Hi, my name is Alex, and in this video I will show you my newest game, Diception. I will talk about what this game brings to the table, what makes it so special, and why I made this game. Have fun. Yeah, 20 years ago I played a board game called Risk. I really liked that one. Later on there were new games like Dicewars and K-Dice with multiplayer even. They were improvements of the original Risk, and they made this game much better and faster. I really liked the improvements of those games. So the idea was that Risk had a lot of things to offer, like you can choose where you want to put your reinforcements, and in Dicewars this was not possible anymore. Still, Dicewars and K-Dice, they had a lag. They were not that fast. They had animations, so you had to wait for nice animations, of course, and you had to wait for bot turns. And what I didn't have is a local multiplayer. So I thought to myself, okay, how could I make this game work with gamepads? And how can I make this local multiplayer? And one idea was that instead of having this nice territories with isometric view, I could make it into a matrix system. Like on the gamepad you have up, left, right, whatever I'm showing. So you have 4 directions only. And of course, this would limit the game to territories that have only 4 connections. But I thought to myself, okay, let's try, maybe it works. How does it feel? And I have to say, it feels amazing. And that's why I want to show it to you. Let's start with the game. I'm here in the main menu. Right now you can choose between a custom game and campaigns. Of course, I also made a map editor where you can make own maps. I needed the editor myself for the campaign. So if you go to the campaign, you have a lot of special maps that I made and prepared. And so far we have 2 chapters, but there will come more. The demo version of the game does not include the campaign, and also not the editor, and also not achievements. But if you buy the game, you get that. The custom game has settings. You can play big maps, you can play small maps, you can choose how good the bots are. And for the beginning we will start, because I want to start showing the game. We start with a 5x5 size. This is a very good size to play. And we go into easy mode, because it's really hard to beat bots on hard, and I want to win. I hope I can win. There's also a mod button, but I will come to that later. So this is a random map now, random generated. I myself, I'm purple here. I have 2 connected territories. This is the biggest connection. And you can see my enemies, they're green and red. And they also play against each other. So there are no teams here, everybody against everyone. What you see here is, like you can see an animation about around those tiles. They show, they define how big my biggest territory is. Like now I have 2. If I would end my turn, I would get 2 dice. If I connect this one here, now you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories connected, and this will define the reinforcements. So like if I would end turn now, I would get 5 reinforcements. As I want to show you how the game works, I will set the speed to beginner mode. So in beginner mode, it's not like finished in 1 second in an attack. An attack will be explained more in detail. Like you can see here, you can see the probability of a win. Like if I attack this one, there's a 74% probability that I will win it. There's also a small symbol that shows how you would do it with the gamepad. I will attack and I hope I will win. Yeah, success. As you saw maybe in this small dialogue, the die that you have here, like I have 3, they will be rolled and they will be summed up. And if my number that's summed up is higher than the defender, then I win. If it's the same or lower, I lose. So if I go with this 3 dice to this one, you can see it very shortly that there will be sum 7 and the enemy has 3 because there's only 1, he lost. If I attack this one, maybe I lose. I have only 44% probability. I will try it. I still won, so today I'm very lucky. Okay, once I'm satisfied, I will try this one. I lost. Then I say end turn, and I have to get a big connected country. So I will get 10 die. Now it's the bot's turn. And even in beginner mode, I made the bot turns not that slow, so we don't have to wait for long. But now I want to speed things up. So we change the speed now to normal. I attack this one. You didn't see this dialogue anymore. Because for real, in Dicewars and K-Dice, after you played this game for many times, you don't need this information anymore. You just attack and the luck is either on your side or not. So let's see, I just end my turn. This animation goes faster than before and it's my turn. The bots played very fast now. Okay. Now I will end turn, but before I go to expert mode. This is the mode I play normally. And this means that there's no bot animation at all. Like if I press this end turn button, all the bots play, but we will not see it, or we will see it only very short. It's my turn again. That's amazing. What does it help? It helps you to play more games in shorter time. And if you want to improve in the game, you have to play a lot of games. And that's what Diception is about. So now I don't do anything, or maybe I attack this one and turn. Okay, another thing is I want to talk about is shortcuts. Like we now have 4 directions only. So on my keyboard I can press WASD or the normal keys, and I selected that one and I press the D key. It goes to the right. This one is still highlighted, so if I press D again, attacks the next one. Right, and now I can go down with the key S, more one, and as you see, the attacks are quite fast. And this was my intention, make the game as fast as possible. Now I have won. I can see a small statistic. That was a feature I added in the newest update. Like it took me 8 turns to win this game, 4 minutes, and this is my best. And for this configuration. And then you can get some stats. How often do you win? How often do you win against easy? And so on. You can play another round. And as we are in random mode, this will be decided. Okay, yeah. So the next thing I wanted to do is like add gamepad support. I have 2 gamepads now. I can show you. I add one. So now I can play this game with a gamepad. I can do everything that the normal mouse and keyboard support has. And if I add a second gamepad, I get this little dialog which shows me which player is which human. So let's say we make a game only 2 humans, 0 bots. Then you can say, okay, this first gamepad is first human, and the second plays for the second human. I made it like this because like you could also make teams. Like if you have many gamepads or many players, you can say that those 2 are in the first team. And you can even make a hot seat mode. Like I can disconnect this one. And then this gamepad could play for both players if it's white. And as we have this matrix system, it's quite easy to play. Like you can go up for 4 directions. You can select a country, you can deselect one, and you can end your turn. And I just show it in a very short way. But let's try it with a smaller map. So I play versus myself. The other player's turn. Lost. Okay, I just make some stupid stuff. And we let the human 2 wins. In this case, you don't get all the stats because the stats are for high scores, a single player map. Okay. yeah, that's basically the game. The game also works on mobile phones, so I'm planning to release it on Android and maybe iPhone. And the reason is because I play it very often on my own phone. This game is a web version, and yeah, I really like to play it on the go. Then, what's very important to me is, like, I really want to give the possibility to learn how to play this game, to understand the probabilities. Like, I made this how-to section where you can say, okay, if I attack with 2 dice on a territory that has only 1, how high is the probability? And how high is it if I attack the same amount? Like, if I attack with 2 dice, another country with also 2 dice, it's lower than 50, because if it's the same, I lose. So that as an attacker, you have a smaller probability to win. I also said that I made mods into the game, and one mod is to give an easy attack. An easy attack means that if you, as an attacker, have the same result as the defender, you win. In this case, it changes. Like, it's much more interesting to attack in this mode, and I just wanted to see how will it change the game. This is one of many mods that I did so far, and mods are also like how many die you have in the beginning. Can you do turns in parallel? What happens if all the territories are full? I have a lot of ideas that I want to add later to the game, but for the first version I will stick to those mods, and if people like it or have new ideas, I will add them. Then for the campaign, you also get achievements, like you if you finish some games, you win games, you get Steam achievements, but of course only in the full version, not in the demo version. You get achievements if you make something that has a low probability to win, but still, if you make it, you get an achievement. Yeah, and the map editor is there. You can make your own campaign. I also planned to have it uploaded to Steam, but I will add this feature in later versions. It's also about data privacy and stuff. As I'm from Germany, it's so complicated here. Yeah, so you can make your own map. You can say, okay, I want, what do we do? Let's say, I don't know, whatever. And you could save this game, and then you can play it when it's too easy bots. Or what you can also do is, you can make it into a scenario. In this case, you can define, make only one bot, hard, where the bot has territories. Like, let's say the bot has a very good starting position, and he also gets more die. So for you as a player, it will be very difficult to connect. And let's see, how does it work now? So yeah, I mean, I still have a very big connected territory there, but still he has an advantage. I need to connect, otherwise it will be very difficult for me to win. And this bot on hard level, he knows that this is a problem. So yeah, you can try. Okay, I think I will not be able to win here. Yeah, not so sure, but this is the idea of the editor. You can make your own campaign. Okay, yeah, that's more or less how the game works. I hope you liked the video. If you like this game, you can put it on your wish list on Steam. And you can also write me what you would like to see, what improvements you would like to have, if you have ideas about mods, if you would like to have an online multiplayer. I didn't add the online multiplayer so far because, yeah, first of all, it's a lot of work to make this functional. People also spam a lot in the online, they cheat a lot in the online games. And yeah, I thought to myself, do I want to do it? Yes, I want to do it, but it takes a lot of time. So maybe I will add it if this game becomes a huge success. And the other downside of online multiplayer is that you have to wait a long time. Like that was what we experienced in local multiplayer. Like we played it with 8 players. Yeah, and humans, they take some time to think about what they want to do. So the multiplayer sessions locally took more time than those bot games. And as speed was one of my main ideas, yeah, there was a small conflict. I'm also thinking about making learning bots. So like how you play is saved and stored, and the computer will learn based on what you do. And then you can get harder and harder bots, and they will specialize on you. I'm not so sure if this is doable in a good way, but I will try it. I will make an experiment, and yeah, we will see. Then thank you for watching. Leave a comment below. Put this game on the wish list. I added in the YouTube description and in the comment the link to Steam. Thanks for watching. See you soon.